Welcome to Quest from Praise Tabernacle Worldwide.
This is Paul Seal's teaching on vision, episode 6, subtitled, Is Your Sacrifice the First and Best or an Offering?
Abraham was the second person who raised an altar in the Bible. The first person was Noah. No one told Noah. The very moment Noah left the ark and his family, he raised an altar. And then he sacrificed. Bible said, and Elohim smelled the sweet savor of the sacrifice. And then Elohim immediately made a promise. Noah, I will not destroy the earth and every living thing on the earth with water again. Just because of sacrifice. Elohim fell in love with what Noah did. And then he made a promise. Why would Elohim not be satisfied with Cain's offering? The difference between an offering and a sacrifice is altar. If you bring to the Lord a goat, a cow, whatever you bring to the Lord, and it is not on an altar, it is an offering. The same thing, if you bring to the Lord and you bring it to the altar, it becomes a sacrifice.
Cain brought an offering, Abel brought a sacrifice.
Like I said earlier, this is for spiritual people. When Cain brought his offering unto Elohim, let's read, I think it will be Genesis chapter 4.
And Abel was a keeper of sheep, but Cain was a tiller of the ground. And in process of time it came to pass that Cain brought of the fruit of the ground an offering unto the Lord.
Now, Cain brought what? The fruit of the ground. That is what he does. He farms plants, so he cannot bring goat. But Abel farms animals. So Abel will bring an animal. What they farm is what they bring. Alright? So Cain brought the fruits from his farm. And Abel also brought the animal. But listen closely to why Elohim wasn't satisfied. It's not because of the fruit. No, not because of the fruit. And please, this thing I'm teaching, it has worked for me. What did Cain bring?
The fruit of the ground, an offering unto the Lord.
The fruit of the ground, an offering unto the Lord. That was what he had. That was what he brought. And Abel also brought what?
Firstlings of his flock.
Note, the firstling. It means that the first produce in the season. The very first produce. So, if there were goats, the first kids, and then the calf of the cow. The very first one.
That has not been crossed.
That have not been tempered with. The reason why we talk about seeking first the kingdom of God and his righteousness. Seeking what? Fat. The reason why you ought to give your sight before you even pay your water bill and pay your rent and pay whatever. When you take the very first one, it means a lot to Elohim. It tells him how you feel about him. You cannot go and do other things with a blessing and then bring the balance as a thanksgiving. No. So this guy brought the very first. Not only that, and then he brought what else?
And of the fat thereof.
And of the fat. The fat is the best. So Elohim sat down on his throne and then he saw what Cain brought. It means that what Cain brought will obviously not be the first fruit and will obviously not be the best. But Abel brought the first and the best. So as Elohim sitting on his throne, he's obviously going to appreciate one than the other. You can win Elohim's heart just like that. Immediately Elohim promised Abraham. Abraham raised an altar. And raising an altar means he sacrificed on that altar. That's the implication. And then he left.
Thank you for listening to me. The continuation of these teachings will come to you shortly. God bless you. For further information, call +233 249 889 006.